another factor that helps us understand the business case. Why should we look at EI and teams? I loved what James said towards the very beginning of this webinar, which was, you know, the only people who ought to care about teams are those who want to get something done. How much in today's world gets done individually? Very, very little. Well, here's some research that has corroborated what we know about this. From the very highly respected Center for Creative Leadership, they've found often that there are key factors that lead to the derailment of leaders. And those key factors can be difficulty in handling change, and we know that will show up at the individual as well as the team level. But look at number 2, that's directly it, not being able to work well in a team. Leaders who need to be solo performers are going to have a real potential for derailing. Poor interpersonal relationships also emphasizes very much the need to be able to understand and work with one another. So again, we've got a little bit of research here. There's much more that we're able to provide, but this way we can at least give you some during this relatively short webinar, letting you know that, you know, we understand people saying, well, prove it to me, show me, why does this matter? Here's part of it. And now,
let's take another poll for just a minute here and get a sense of how familiar you folks are with the field of emotional intelligence, all right? It's not about your own personal level of emotional intelligence so much as the field of study. Obviously, we all have a reasonably high degree of emotional intelligence or wouldn't be here together on this webinar.
You think high emotional intelligence personally is an indicator of participating. Well, there you go, guys.
That's it.
You've got some of your own personal feedback there.
So why don't you go ahead and select a choice here. Is this something that you've spent a lot of time looking into? Is this something that's kind of new for you, or you know,